Here's the thing. I think women are the most marginalized group on planet Earth. I think women's rights are probably the most important issue of the 21st century. Globally, women are treated as second-class citizens. Now, you could say, well, in America and California, blah, blah, blah. But on a global scale, women are second class citizens. I'm against that. I think they should be free and treated like all other citizens as far as women's only safe spaces and stuff like that. If this is a problem, we need to start building bathrooms differently. Maybe we need to think differently about bathrooms. What is it, this sacred space of the bathroom? When did this start? When I talk to women, they don't seem to care if a trans person is there because guess what? You usually can't tell. Now, if someone's going to commit violent acts in a bathroom, they're not going to go through the trouble of dressing up like a lady to do it. If I wanted to go hurt a woman in a bathroom, I would just go in and do it. I wouldn't take the time of cutting my dick off and wearing a dress to go hurt a woman. It doesn't make any sense. Women are already hurt everywhere on planet Earth. 1 out of 4 women have been sexually assaulted. Do you know what that means? 25% of the women that you've met in life have experienced a sexual assault. Does that mess with your head a little bit? That 25% of women have experienced some kind of sexual assault? That drives me crazy. When I hear about Karens going crazy or people losing their shit and crying at the supermarket, I have to remember that 1 in 4 of have been sexually assaulted. Hard to grasp. Maybe we should stop rape culture. Maybe we need to rethink how we're doing things. Maybe we need to tear down some of these hierarchies. Maybe we need to tell people that the trans woman in Congress isn't the problem. It's all of the white old dudes who remember the 50s. Those guys are the problem. If you want to hurt a woman, guess what? You're pretty much okay to do so in America. It's pretty much condoned. You're probably going to get away with it. If you want to hurt a woman in America or anywhere else on planet Earth, have at it because no one's going to hold you accountable. You're practically permitted. You're practically encouraged because there's not going to be any ramifications. It's a sorry state of affairs that we blame this tiny minority for being dangerous to women when all of human history tells us who is actually dangerous to women. Most men are perfectly okay with oppressing women. Mostly. On planet Earth, most men are perfectly okay with hurting women. Even guys who don't hurt women are okay with other men hurting women. And yet, we're going to place some weird fear about dudes in dresses. I grew up in a time they called them transvestites and other horrible things. And now we call them trans people, which is fine with me. But they're people first and they have rights. And there are only a very small number of them. And they are not a danger to women. Donald Trump saying that an athlete is going to beat the shit out of a woman and hurt her in a football match, like that's the problem. I will take a ton of ladies getting hit with the volleyball versus what's really that a trans athlete spiked the ball. And Donald Trump was talking about, I forget the lady's name. That trans athlete hit a ball too hard and it hit a woman in the face. Accidents happen in sports. Sports, people get hurt. People die playing sports. Far more people die, far more women die being assaulted by men. That's it. Almost every woman that you know has been afraid of men. 25% of the women you've ever met, maybe your mom, maybe your sister, maybe your girlfriend, 25% of all the women you've ever met The ones you laughed at, the ones who are scared of the dark, the 25%
who've experienced some kind
of sexual assault. So don't tell me trans people are the problem and women need safe spaces from trans men, trans women, or whatever. Women need safe spaces from regular heterosexual dudes.